Let's go make a super yet effective support build that will stay for you throughout a lot of missions. Hi friends, I'm TTB, welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 Clans. Today's mech is the Mad Dog, a 60-ton clan heavy mech, and we're gonna run it with a double set of LRM-20s plus Artemis, a tag laser, laser pointer. Be careful using this around Mad Cats, by the way, because they will just chase that thing forever. And that is it. No other weapons. And why don't we use any other weapons? Well, it is fairly simple. We want to give this to the AI. This is an AI support build that is there to shoot the targets at range, remove armor, either kill the target outright or remove a lot of armor so then you can go in easily for the kill with your pinpoint weapons. And we don't have any other weapons on this mech, well, because A, we need armor like crazy, and B, we don't want the AI to try and, I don't know, run into range with their small lasers so they can start shooting them at close range. No, we want the AI to stay back, way the hell back, and just keep shooting all those missiles. Let's jump into the mech lab, talk about the build, and then we'll try it out in training and in a mission. Let's go! Alright guys, here we are in our mech lab. Let's talk about the build. For this mech, you can just use the Prime variant. I just utilized one further Omnipod from the Alpha variant just to get a tiny bit more armor, but you can just use the full Prime variant and not even have to worry about it, which means, of course, the second you unlock this mech, you can run this specific build, for example, on Naomi. Now, for the center torso, we are putting in half a ton ferro armor pod and an active probe. Now this active probe, of course, is going to increase your sensor range bonus, reduce enemy ECM distortion, and give you 450 meters of no line of sight sensor range, which is nice, of course, to have for your LRM boat. Then, that component can't take anything, so we have nothing in there. The right torso gets an LRM-20 with Artemis 4. Artemis is supposed to group your missiles together a little bit more. Damage is going to be 24 for all the missiles together. Half a ton of ferro armor pod and 2 tons of LRM Artemis ammo. The left torso gets the same thing, an LRM-20 with Artemis 4, half a ton of armor, and 2 tons of LRM Artemis ammo. Then both legs get 0.25 tons of armor, just so that we make them a tiny bit more tanky. And then we get to the arms. The left arm is from the Prime Omnipod set. It gets a half ton ferro armor pod, double heatsink, and 3 tons of LRM Artemis ammo. And of course, you could also go ahead and take this double heatsink and exchange it for another ton of ammo for your LRMs. That is perfectly viable. It's gonna cool a little bit worse, but you're gonna have a little bit more shots that you're taking with you. For the right arm, I have chosen to go with the Alpha variant, and the only reason we're going with the Alpha variant here is because it has 8 more armor than the other variants. So if you have the Alpha variant unlocked, you can take that. If not, just use the Prime right arm, it's perfectly fine. You're putting in a target acquisition gear that is, of course, going to increase your missile locks and accuracy while painted on a target. So that's basically something that the AI can aim at the target. I will also tell you, for example, that a target is targeted by your LRM boat because you're going to see the tag laser on it. Then we've got half a ton of armor and 3 tons of LRM Artemis ammo. Quick sanity check on the left arm. Is there one that has more armor? And the answer is nope. They all have the same value, 32 base. Okay, so we've got all of that. We've got a lot of ammo in this mech. We have got a total of 10 tons of LRM ammo for 2 LRM-20 Artemis, and I think that is enough, at least for most missions. There might be missions where you get ammo starved towards the end a little bit, if there is really no way of getting some ammo into your mechs, but for most missions this should be enough for the AI. The AI is not going to shoot as aggressively as you normally, so this should be plenty for an AI build. I wouldn't go lower in the ammo, honestly. I would literally plan for 5 tons of ammo per LRM-20 launcher. I think that is a healthy amount to have, and that's basically it. Yep, there's just a little bit of extra armor in the mech, but the mech is built to be at the back of the line, shooting LRMs, and this should carry you from the second you get your Mad Dog way into, I would say, until you get to something like the Warhawk or the Direwolf for Naomi specifically, because, yeah, the mech is just that solid. Now, let's talk about pilots, and, I mean, there are options. For example, Yuchi is a potential option. Faster lock-on time and range. Jaden gets cooldown, so you could use it on Jaden in theory. Mia, not so much. She's not very suitable for that. But Naomi, of course, is the perfect candidate because of her huge missile spread improvement right here. So I would definitely think about that. This is a classic Naomi mech. Now then, let's jump into the shooting range real quick. Let's see what this thing does. And then afterwards, we'll take it into a mission. And I'm going to be... Actually, we'll take it into one of the heavier missions. And I will just see what we can do with this mech in that mission. So, waltzing forward, let's start with our classic locust test. 2 shots on target, maximum of 3 should take this thing down. Should probably use the tag laser as well. So if you shoot something with the tag laser, you're gonna see it says tag on it, right? And it gets this specific marker on top, which stays there for about 2 or 3 seconds before it disappears. Alright, so tag him and bag him. Literally. Let's see, I mean this thing is standing still, so it's gonna take a little bit more damage than it would take otherwise, but my guess is 4 to 5 shots will take down the Centurion, and once again, this mech is not supposed to instantly kill stuff. This mech is supposed to remove armor at range and give your AI a really, really good opportunity to do that for you, so that you then can later on come in and finish the job. So let's say the Atlas right here, 600 meters, that's okay. It's gonna spread all over the mech, especially if the mech is going left to right, which is not a... I would say this is not a realistic scenario because mechs in general are somewhat walking towards you, right? So it's more like of a front face that you get instead of a side face. So you can shoot this Atlas for a long, long time and it's gonna keep on eating these missiles because the Atlas has, what, 600, 700 armor, I would think, on it. And we're shooting with, what, 28 damage per shot? No, sorry, 48 damage per shot. It takes a little bit, but at some point, he's gonna die now. No? Okay. Will you die? Go away. Okay, so let's see if I'm a liar. I'm just gonna shoot the Atlas that's just standing still. See if that takes as much time, but I don't think so. Because, yeah, we're getting more damage on the CT. Did you see this? So, if the target's standing still or just going straight towards you, you're gonna have much better missile grouping. Do I think Artemis is doing enough here? I wouldn't say so. I would say Artemis and Tag together still needs a boost. Still needs a boost for the next content patch, that's for sure. But this is how the build works. As you can see, it runs fairly cool, and you're gonna have a lot of missiles in it, so that should allow you to do a lot of shooting. In fact, let's go ahead and scan this ammo box. And we've got 2,700 missiles, and we're shooting, of course, at a volley of 40, so yeah, you're gonna be shooting for a while, and that's exactly what we want with this. Now, let's jump into an actual mission and test out if we can do something with this, and I think we will, but we're gonna play it exactly like that. So let's say we take... Actually, that's a good idea to do it on this. Let's do disciplinary action. That is a really good one for testing out stuff because it's one of the harder ones. Just gonna run it like this. This is way under tonnage, doesn't matter. The only thing I want to check out is, do we feel like we're doing something meaningful? And if we can do that, then it's perfect. So, I'll see you on the mission. Alright, here we go. Targets up front. Let's go ahead and start doing some damage. This is interesting, by the way. Do you see this? The tag laser is actually getting stopped by the hitboxes of those tiny trees or whatever it is on the ground. That, to me, is 100% a bug that they might have to look into. Yeah, that doesn't look right. You guys see where the laser's going, right? Oh, there we go. Open them up enough. Teammates can take him down. Switch on over to the Grasshopper. Doing the same thing. We're just gonna keep our tag on target. Just keep shooting and keep falling back. This is mostly us doing the damage right now because we're playing fairly defensive. This guy is open enough. Let it leave him for our teammates. Go for the Marauder now. He's fresh. Just keep on target. Oh, somebody hit his cockpit. There we go, target down. I'm wondering a little bit where the tag laser is going because I wasn't seeing a tag symbol, which is a little bit strange, but the laser is definitely here, and it's definitely following my arm laser point. So, also we have a range of 573, which should be enough. Let's see how this will go. By the way, we went down from 2,700 missiles to 1,900. So, yeah, there's a reason why I chose to bring that much ammo, my friends. There's definitely a reason. And you know what? I think these things need to be reworked. They seem to have, like, solid hitboxes. That's a little strange. Oh, he's in cover. Can we hit him? I hit him a little bit. Okay, that was the ragdoll from hell. Now the tag laser is on target. Now I can actually see the tag. I wonder if that also increases our teammates' AI accuracy. Because if that does that as well, that would be really nice. And once again, we should have the ability to fire without seeing our target. Yeah, indirect fire is always nice. Now it's probably too close. We can still do damage. It's a clan LRMs after all. Alright, moving forward, this is where we make our stand. And let's start softening them up, shall we? Let's start with the Warhammer here. Let's see. Nope, those hitboxes are still blocking my tag laser. But it's on it now for some reason. It's a little bit inconsistent. Alright, enough lurming, let's go for the Stonecrow. That's one of the primary targets, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna keep shooting on it. And remember, this is meant for the AI, right? Like, you are fighting right now where the AI is on the back, just shooting like a crazed madman. No, we did a good job softening up that Stormcrow. I just keep on it because this right now is a main target for our mission, so if we don't kill it, then it's just gonna run away. And it's gone. Most of our guys still have pretty good armor. The only guy that took a little bit of damage is Yuchi. But other than that, we're still fairly healthy. But, as you can see, if you're playing this mech and you're constantly shooting like you can because you have the cooling, then you might run into some ammo troubles relatively quickly. So, for the AI, it's gonna work better. And I would actually say you should take that last double heatsink that we have in the mech and exchange it for another ton of ammo for our mech here. I think that would not be a bad move. And of course, if you upgrade LRMs as well, that's gonna make Naomi even better. Well, guys, that's our build for today. Can you... Peace. There we go. So...
We need more firepower than that to slow us down.
Shut up, guys. Not you guys. Those guys in the game. I think this is a solid LRM support build, guys, that you can use very, very early in the game. So try it out and let me know how it goes for you. Well, you guys kept asking for it, and I hopefully delivered you a nice, usable LRM support build for your AI Lancemates. Let me know how it turns out for you guys. And at this point, of course, I would like to say thank you so much to all my amazing supporters. Guys, I literally couldn't do this without them. And if you are not a supporter yet and would like to say thanks for the videos, then please have a look at the video description. You'll find links to my Patreon, my merch store, all the hardware that I'm currently using that you can get on Amazon, or of course you can become a channel member or send super thanks right here on YouTube. Thank you!